favorite days of the academic year, the time when we're able to celebrate our outstanding graduating students from across the college. But shouldn't we always talk over like Tears for Fears? If you're an 80s kid, you totally know that reference. Again, let me start by just welcoming you. My name is Tricia Seifert. I'm the Dean of the College of Education, Health, and Human Development. And before we get started tonight, can we just give a preemptive round of applause to the outstanding graduating students that we're going to be able to hear about and celebrate. I guarantee you tonight, you are going to leave inspired. Because I certainly do every semester when we have this event and we celebrate our outstanding graduating students. You hear about their bios and what they've done in the classroom and what they've done in the community, and you can't leave. You can't help but feeling like, oh my gosh, the world is in an okay and better than okay place. And it's because of the students who will be gracing the stage, crossing the stage, and receiving their diploma tomorrow. But they didn't do it alone, because none of us do. And so tonight, before we hear about our incredible, outstanding graduating students, would you please raise your hand if you are a parent or a friend or a family member of one of those outstanding graduating students? Can we give them a round of applause? If you were a professor or a staff member, an advisor, if you worked here at MSU and you connected in some meaningful way with one of these outstanding graduating students, we also want to honor you because you gave in so many ways the light and the rays that helped to grow this student into becoming that outstanding graduating student that they are today. Would you also raise your hand so we can acknowledge and thank you? I'm looking at one particular person who is both an outstanding graduating student and one of those faculty members. And so it's going to be really fun to honor Jessi Peterson here in a little while. Dual hats. So tonight, we're going to do this a little bit differently than in past years. I'm going to invite the whole group from a department to come down and stand on this side so that we can hear from you as your department head reads the nomination for your Outstanding Graduating Student Award. So tonight, to kick us off, we have our department head in Human Development and Community Health, completing her term as department head, Michelle Brokey-Dewey, who is going to be reading the nominations for Outstanding Graduating Students in Human Development and Community Health. Can we give her a round of applause? A student from this department and you're being recognized tonight, if I could ask you to move to the sides and then come stand over here, and you will be announced and awarded in alphabetical order by your last name. Thank you, Michelle.
Good evening, everyone. How's everybody doing? Goodness, this is such a fun event. It's so wonderful to see so many supportive family and friends and faculty and staff. I'll give our students one more second to kind of come down to the front. So I have a couple of awards to give out in the Department of Human Development and Community Health, and these are in alphabetical order. So the first award goes to Anyah Cripe. Go in the front. Anyah is graduating with a bachelor's in Human Development and Family Science, nominated by the entire HDFS faculty. So Drs. Allison Brennan, Dr. Lee, Dr. Decker, Dr. Vaterloss, Dr. Renego, and Whitney Craven. And this is what they have to say. It is a privilege to recognize Anyah, an outstanding student in the Human Development and Family Science program. From the beginning, Anyah has distinguished herself through her curiosity, her inclusivity, and her unwavering support for others. Whether serving as an undergraduate teaching assistant or providing vital note-taking services for disability services, Anyah is always looking for ways to lift those around her. Her commitment to community well-being is equally impressive, from her work with the Greater Gallatin United Way to her impactful internship with Campus Civil Rights, where she developed critical bystander intervention programming. Beyond our campus, Anyah has taken her leadership to a national level, serving as Region 4 College Representative for the Phi Epsilon Omicron National Honor Society. We have full confidence that Anyah will continue to positively impact the lives of countless families throughout her career. Congratulations, Anyah. All right, our next awardee is Meghan Pemberton. Meghan will graduate with a bachelor's in early childhood education, P3, nominated by Dr. Christine Lutz. Meghan is a bright light in our program and a true champion for her students. From her days as an advocate leading campus tours to her work with the Alumni Foundation, Meghan has represented MSU with both pride and confidence. But where Meghan truly shines is in the first grade classroom. While student teaching at Ridgeview Elementary, she didn't just teach lessons. She cared for the whole child. Whether it was making sure a hungry student had food or helping a child get a pair of socks, Meghan's compassion knows no bounds. Her mentor describes her as a positive energy who is always looking for ways to better her practice. Meghan, your grit, your heart, and your dedication to your students make you an outstanding educator. We will miss you dearly, says Christine. Congratulations. All right, our next award goes to Lori Reynolds. Lori is graduating with a Master's of Science in Family and Consumer Sciences, nominated by Dr. Allison Brennan. It is a privilege to recognize Lori for her outstanding contribution to the FCS Master's Program. Lori is the definition of a powerhouse, balancing her graduate studies with an incredible array of professional roles, from serving as a certified family peer support specialist to her work with the National Alliance on Mental Illness and the Montana Central Service Area Authority. In the classroom, Lori's excellence was matched by her generosity. As a TA for statistical measures of well-being, she provided tireless, individualized support to her students, developing comprehensive tools to ensure their success. She also shared her own expertise as a co-author of a mixed methods research article, bringing real-world experience to her peers. Most impressively, if that wasn't impressive enough, when faced with unanticipated roadblocks in her master's project, Lori pivoted with grace and a can-do attitude. Her resilience and discipline are an inspiration. Congratulations, Lori. All right, our next awardee is Gretchen Schnabel. Gretchen will be graduating with a bachelor's in community health, nominated by myself, Whitney Craven, and Katie Heiser. It is a pleasure to recognize Gretchen, a student who truly elevates every classroom she enters. Gretchen is a rare combination of a detail-oriented, motivated, high-achieving student and an out-of-the-box critical thinker. Her leadership is evident as the president of the MSU chapter of Phi Epsilon Omicron, where she has led nationally recognized projects and expanded the society's membership. But Gretchen's impact extends far beyond the university. Preparing for a career as a physician's assistant, she has completed internships at the Cancer Support Community, Big Sky Home Health and Hospice, and completed her shadowing hours at both Bozeman Health and Billings Clinic. Her supervisors consistently praise her dedication and her ability to navigate complex clinical situations with ease. Just a couple of days ago, Gretchen also passed the Certified Health Education Specialist exam, a national credential for public health practitioners. Gretchen, your brilliance and your compassion make you a future healthcare leader. Congratulations on this well-deserved award. Our next award goes to Jeffery Thiele. Jeffery will be earning a doctorate in Indigenous and Rural Health, nominated by Dr. Beth Rank. Today, we celebrate Jeffery Thiele, a scholar whose work is as deeply human as it is scientifically rigorous. Jeffery's doctoral research tackled critical health disparities among Indigenous youth, utilizing a complex blend of data and reflective inquiry. From receiving the Ivan Doig Research Award to conducting mental health research in El Salvador, Jeffery's academic pedigree is impressive. But if you ask the people of Fort Peck Indian Reservation, they won't talk about his publications. They will talk about his character. Jeffery earned the trust of the community not through titles, but through humility and deep commitment to service. He has proven that the most impactful research happens when we listen first and lead with respect. Jeffery, thank you for representing the very best of our program. Congratulations. And last but certainly not least, Natalie Yeager. Natalie will graduate with a bachelor's in human development and family science in the child development option, nominated by an entire team of faculty, Dr. Allison Brennan, Dr. Lee, Dr. Decker, Dr. Vaterloss, Dr. Winnego, Whitney Craven, Deidre Hodson, and Sarah Heller. Goodness, half the faculty. It is a pleasure to recognize Natalie for her unwavering commitment to children and families. Throughout her time in human development and family science, Natalie has perfectly bridged the gap between classroom theory and real-world practice. For 4 years, Natalie has been a cornerstone of the MSU Child Development Center. Her director notes that Natalie has grown from a dedicated assistant into a confident leader and a positive role model for her fellow student employees. Her passion for the field is evident not only in her work ethic, but in the creative, thoughtful lessons she develops for her students. From her student teaching at Morningstar Elementary to her internship with the YMCA, Natalie has consistently shown a deep devotion to the well-being of children. We are confident that Natalie will continue to make a meaningful impact in the lives and families for years to come. Congratulations, Natalie.
Next up is a wonderful program, and you might be wondering, Life Scholars. What does Life, all capitals, stand for? And it stands for Learning is for Everyone. And so without further ado, I'm going to invite the director of the Life Scholars program to share a little bit more about the program and the wonderful, outstanding graduating students who will join us over here on the side as they're being announced.
This is the best program in the world. Life Scholars is a 3-year certificate program that allows individuals who wouldn't typically have the opportunity to attend MSU and have job opportunities do that alongside their peers. And tonight I'm very excited and honored to be a presenter of some of the awards. So the first award is for Catelyn Whetstone. Catelyn is the kind of person who makes everyone around her feel supported. She has a natural gift for leadership, often stepping in to help her classmates with a positive spirit and a genuine desire to see others succeed. At Longfellow Elementary, Catelyn's impact was immediate. Her professionalism and confidence made her an essential part of the staff, and her heart for her students led her to teach herself Spanish, just to make sure every child felt seen and heard. From her work with Life Scholars to her success in one of the program's most rigorous paths, Catelyn has been pursuing this career since high school with incredible grit and grace. Catelyn, we can't wait to see the impact you'll have on your future students as a paraprofessional. I have to also add that she also recently completed a certification, which is the Montana Paraprofessional Certification this week. So, Catelyn, congratulations.
Our next outstanding student graduating is Annaleise Rorick. Annah is the definition of resilience, grit, and heart. For the past 3 years, Annah has traveled from Livingston to campus, catching the bus at 6:30 a.m. and not returning home until 6 p.m. Despite the grueling commute, she shows up with a positive attitude and a kindness that lifts everyone around her. Annah has demonstrated steady dedication to her education and to creating a better future for herself. This fall, when faced with the reality that working with children was harder than she thought, Annah didn't give up. She adapted, persevered, and finished strong. In the spring, she became an integral part of the team at the Kimpton Armory Hotel, where she was recognized by her supervisors as a dependable, competent, and positive leader. Annah, your dedication to growth and your unwavering spirit make you an exceptional member of the MSU community. We are so proud of you. Congratulations.
We're going to deviate from the program just a bit because we actually had some outstanding graduating students who were in class up until moments ago. And so we're going to shift. Now that is a dedicated student. And so we're going to announce the education winners, the Department of Education winners at the very end. And thus we will continue with the presentation of the counseling awards. And so if I could ask my colleague, department head in the Department of Counseling, Rebecca Colts, to come up.
Good evening. Let some folks make their way down. I have 3 awards for this evening. The first award is going to Elise Meldahl. Program, and well, she will be graduating from that program tomorrow. And she was nominated by myself, and I'm honored to nominate Elise for this outstanding graduate award in recognition of her exceptional character, service, and contributions to the MSU community. Elise is an outstanding student and even more remarkable person who brings empathy, integrity, and professionalism to all that she does. She's been a dedicated and engaged learner, consistently demonstrating thoughtfulness, reliability, and a strong commitment to growth. Beyond the classroom, Elise made a meaningful impact through her work with Summit Well last summer, where she facilitated groups for older adults with warmth and skill, and through her internship at the Community Counseling Clinic, where she's shown compassion, strong clinical judgment, and a natural ability to build trust with clients. She is a collaborative, kind, and dependable member of the MSU community whose positive presence strengthens all of those around her. Congratulations. All right, next we have Sarah Mendonça. Sarah is a graduate of the Clinical Mental Health Counseling Program. She was also nominated by me. There's a theme. Sarah is an exceptional scholar practitioner whose selection as the recipient of the National Board of Certified Counselors Fellowship, which is an extremely competitive national honor, reflects both her excellence and her promise in the counseling profession. She approaches every aspect of her work with rare enthusiasm and deep intentionality, pairing intellectual rigor with a genuine commitment to service. Sarah's potential in the counseling field is extraordinary. She demonstrates strong clinical judgment, cultural humility, ethical integrity, and an unwavering dedication to client well-being. Her work reflects a sophisticated understanding of evidence-based practice alongside a compassionate, human-centered approach that fosters trust and meaningful outcomes. These qualities position her to become a leader who will expand to a high-quality mental health services and advance the profession of counseling. Congratulations. Next we have Eden Morin. Eden is a graduate of the school counseling program, and she was nominated by Dr. Katie Franklin. It's an honor to recognize Eden, an exceptional graduate student in school counseling. Through the Rural Mental Health Preparation Pathway, Eden took on a monumental task. She served as the sole school counselor for the K-12 school at Harrison School. That was a huge undertaking. Yes, it deserves a hand clap. I will add that school would not have had a school counselor if she did not provide that service. In this role, she didn't just provide counseling, but she built a foundation. She created safety and crisis protocols. She delivered a comprehensive program for an entire rural community. Eden's leadership extends to our own campus as well. As a specialist with the Office of Access and Success, she fostered diversity and inclusion by training faculty and students on inclusive communication. She even developed Skills to Dialogue, a program designed to bring productive conversation back to student commons. She is professional, and she exhibits expert and genuine kind way of being. Eden is a champion for rural mental health, and we know that whatever community she joins next, they will be profoundly better for it. Congratulations, Eden.
I'd now like to welcome our department head in food systems, nutrition, and kinesiology, Dawn Tarabocha, and all of the outstanding graduating students in this very large department to come down and stand over here as she will read your name in alphabetical order. All right, good evening, everyone. Thank you all for being here. As you know, my name is Dawn Tarabocha, and I am honored to be the department head for food systems, nutrition, and kinesiology, and to be able to represent all of our outstanding graduates. And so know that the voices that, as I read, are from their nominating faculty. Okay. So I would like to first start with Tobin Arden. Tobin is graduating from our Exercise and Nutrition Sciences Master's Program, and he was nominated by Dr. John Seifert. Nominating Tobin was an easy decision. Not only did he excel academically with an impressive GPA, but he truly poured himself into helping others. As a GTA, Tobin was the kind of mentor students could always rely on, creating a caring environment where they felt supported and heard. His research has also made a real-world impact. By bridging exercise physiology and biomechanics, his work on ski mountaineering has caught the eye of the U.S. Skimo team and the global athletic community. Whether in the lab or in the classroom, Tobin operates with incredible integrity. As he heads off to pursue a degree in physical therapy, we know he will be a huge success. Please join me in recognizing a truly outstanding MSU graduate. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Chloe Church from the Dietetic Systems Leadership Master's Program. She was nominated by Lindsay Ganon and Emma Smith. We are proud to nominate Chloe Church for the Outstanding Graduating Student Award. Chloe hasn't just excelled in her studies, she has dedicated herself to the people of Montana. Working within the Fort Peck Indian community, Chloe helped redesign a family wellness curriculum to ensure it was culturally responsive and respectful. She moved away from traditional good or bad food labels, instead emphasizing joyful movement and intergenerational health. Her ability to listen to community voices ensured that this program was sustainable and truly helpful to local families. From presenting to students across the state to her leadership here at MSU, Chloe leads with humility and heart. She embodies the spirit of service and scholarship, and we are honored to celebrate her achievements tonight. Congratulations. Apparently I'm causing technical difficulties, so my apologies. Our next awardee is Annie Cook from Food and Nutrition Sciences. And Annie
nominated by Jessi Peterson, Jessie Griffel, and Jessica Benhusen. How do we begin to articulate what makes Annie Cook so outstanding? As a nutrition science student, Annie has combined academic excellence with a contagious energy and a heart for service. Annie didn't just maintain a high GPA and a demanding degree, she reached back to help others, serving as a tutor and a student assistant in some of the hardest courses on campus. Her drive extends far beyond the classroom, from conducting metabolism research and working as a CNA to teaching English in Tanzania, thank you, and exploring global healthcare in Europe. I always get caught once a year. Having recently conquered the MCAT on her first attempt, Annie is now headed towards a career in medicine. But beyond the accolades, it is her grace, integrity, and empathy that defines her. We have no doubt that Annie will be a visionary in the medical field, disrupting the status quo to better serve the underserved. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Andrew Dalman. He's representing kinesiology, exercise science, and he was nominated by Dr. Jim Becker. I am proud to nominate Andrew for the outstanding graduate in kinesiology, exercise science. Andrew embodies excellence and a profound sense of purpose. Bringing a distinguished military background in medical operations from Guam, Andrew transitioned seamlessly into the MSU community, blending discipline with a deep commitment to care. As a teaching assistant, Andrew became an influential mentor to his peers. His students praised not only his expertise, but his enthusiasm and his ability to create a truly inclusive learning environment. With his clinical experience and leadership already proven, Andrew is now moving forward to pursue a doctorate in occupational therapy. We are confident that his dedication to patient-centered care will make him a leader in the healthcare field. Congratulations, Andrew. Our next awardee is Rayna Gehring. Rayna will be graduating from Health Enhancement, and she was nominated by Dr. Kari Orendorf, or as she's more commonly known, Dr. O. Rayna is an exceptional student who brings a certain light into every room she enters. Whether through her vivacious spirit or her genuine enthusiasm for learning, Rayna has made a lasting impression on every peer and faculty member she's encountered. As president of the Health Enhancement Majors Club, Rayna fostered a true sense of community. She didn't just lead, she inspired. From presenting across Montana to sharing her knowledge nationally in places like Hawaii and Utah, Rayna has grown into a confident and skilled educator. More than her accolades, it's Rayna's adventurous spirit and kindness that set her apart. Her absence will be deeply felt, but we are so proud of the leader she has become. Congratulations, Rayna. Our next awardee is Katie Glennie, representing Food and Nutrition Dietetics. For the past 4 years, Katie has been a bright light in our nutrition program. Known for her upbeat personality and intellectual courage, Katie is a student who fully engages, willing to take risks, and push herself to learn. Her leadership is evident both in and out of the classroom. As president and secretary of Alpha Omicron Pi, she has managed a large organization with poise and skill. Her commitment to service is equally impressive, from her work with the Gallatin Valley Food Bank to her hands-on experience as a dietary technician in hospital and assisted living settings. Katie's passion for weight-inclusive care and her compassion for the eating disorder community makes her a standout future professional. We are thrilled that Katie will be staying at MSU to complete the MSDI program and look forward to the impact she will make on dietetics in Montana. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Haley Herbolsheimer from Sustainable Hospitality. She was nominated by Dr. Chang, Dr. Salmez, and Jessi Rodriguez. We are beyond excited to recognize Haley today. In the hospitality management program, Haley is known not just for her impressive GPA, but for her relentless drive to grow. Haley dove headfirst into the industry, mastering everything from guest services to managing complex event logistics for large groups. She has been a leader and a mentor to her peers, proving that you can be both a top student and a supportive teammate. However, the most inspiring part of Haley's journey is her dream to merge hospitality with philanthropy. Her goal to build a nature retreat for children battling cancer shows the kind of impact she intends to make on the world. Haley, your ambition and your kindness are a winning combination. We can't wait to see you change lives. Congratulations. Our next nominee is Victoria Machado, representing Sustainable Food Systems Master's Program. Victoria was nominated by Dr. Poole. It is a profound honor to nominate Victoria. Coming to MSU as a Fulbright scholar from Argentina, Victoria left behind a successful career in the food industry to pursue her passion for food security. Despite the challenges of adapting to a new culture, a new language, and even extreme Montana winters, Victoria has performed exceptionally well in her coursework. Her impact on Bozeman has been immediate and tangible, from establishing critical partnerships between MSU and the HRDC to develop business plans for the Fork and Spoon nonprofit restaurant. She has turned her research into real-world solutions for food insecurity. As an instructor, she brought global industry expertise from companies like Coca-Cola to our students, inspiring a new generation of food scientists. Victoria embodies the spirit of resilience and service, and we are proud to recognize her as a visionary leader and a true asset to the MSU community. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Meghan Peach, representing Exercise and Nutrition Science, EHHD. Meghan was nominated by Dr. Jim Becker. It is an honor to recognize Meghan Peach as the outstanding graduate in the Exercise and Nutrition Science PhD program. Meghan's PhD research on bone stress injuries in runners is both methodologically rigorous and clinically vital. Her excellence has become recognized by competitive funding agencies and most notably through a prestigious Translational Research Fellowship from the Institution of Translational Health Sciences. Meghan doesn't just conduct research, she applies it. By developing community-based running gait analysis services, she has brought her findings directly to the people who need them. In the classroom, Meghan's background as an orthopedic physical therapist has been invaluable, allowing her to bridge the gap between foundational science and real-world clinical practice. A dedicated researcher, an exceptional instructor, a generous mentor to her peers, Meghan represents the very best of our doctoral program. Congratulations, Meghan. Our next awardee is Hannah Perrin, representing from Sustainable Food and Bioenergy Systems. Hannah was nominated by Amaya Sangrenes, Haley Scott, Molly Stenberg, and Jay Stagg. Today we honor Hannah, a student defined by her hard work, her determination, and her heart for community. Hannah has a true passion for supporting sustainable food systems and the health of people of all ages. While interning with Montana Teen Nutrition, Hannah became the driving force behind the Montana Crunch Off. She didn't just complete the assignment, she took ownership of it, designing flyers, coordinating with partners across the state, and staying on as a volunteer even after her credit ended. Her mentors describe her work as truly outstanding. Hannah, your grit and your kindness are an inspiration to us all. We can't wait to see the positive effect you'll continue to have on your community. Congratulations. Our next awardee is Reilly from the Exercise and Nutrition Sciences Masters in Sport and Coaching Sciences program. And he was nominated by myself. It is my pleasure to recognize Reilly as the outstanding graduate student for the Sport and Coaching Science Masters program. Throughout his time here, Ryan has defined excellence through his dedication, his professionalism, and a genuine curiosity for the research process. Ryan's academic success is a testament to his work ethic. He balanced multiple responsibilities while consistently producing high-quality work and fostering a collaborative, supportive environment for his peers. His research addresses a critical topic, the transition of student athletes out of competitive sports. By exploring how group-based exercise impacts self-identity and a sense of community, Ryan is providing valuable insights into that athlete's journey. I am confident that Ryan is an emerging professional poised to make a lasting impact on the sport and coaching profession. Congratulations, Ryan. And our final award winner is Ryder Wald, representing Health Enhancement. Today, we recognize Ryder Wald, an exceptional student and an even more exceptional leader. He was nominated by Dr. O. In the Health Enhancement program, Ryder is known as the person who simply gets things done. Whether he's supporting a peer or leading a program initiative, Ryder goes above and beyond without a second thought. Ryder's ambition has taken him across the country, where he has represented MSU at national conferences with professionalism and pride. However, what truly sets Ryder apart is the genuine care he brings to his work and the people around him. He embodies everything we hope for in our future educators: leadership, integrity, and a heart for helping others. Ryder, you will be deeply missed, but we can't wait to see the impact you will make. Congratulations.
And our final department tonight is the Department of Education, and reading our outstanding graduating students is Dr. Sarah Schmidt-Wilson, Director of the Teacher Education Program. If you're an outstanding graduating student in the Department of Education, kindly move down. We'll announce you in alphabetical order.
I thought they were all going over.
Yeah.
Okay, we can come over.
Okay, the first one is Daela Didriksen. She's secondary education and general science Broadfield. She was nominated by Dr. Marcy Ryder. It is a privilege to recognize Daela, a student who truly embodies the spirit of service. While pursuing her teaching credential through the residency pathway, Daela embraced the challenges of rural life with an adventurous spirit, even staying at a local church to be close to her students in Shields Valley. Daela's courage was put to the ultimate test when Big Timber lost its science teacher. Without hesitation, Daela stepped up to become the instructor of record midway through her residency. Taking over a secondary science classroom mid-year is a daunting task for any teacher, yet Daela handled it with strength, organization, and passion for making science engaging and meaningful. Daela is an incredible ambassador for MSU and champion for rural education. We are so proud of her tenacity and unwavering desire to serve. Congratulations, Daela. Sarah Fetterman. In the elementary education program, she was nominated by Dr. Marcy Ryder, Susie Taylor, and the Science Math Resource Center team. Sarah Fetterman is the rare student who doesn't just meet expectations, she fundamentally elevates everyone around her. With a perfect 4.0 GPA and a near-perfect praxis score, Sarah is an academic powerhouse
but her true impact lies in her heart and in her leadership. As the Vice President of Aspiring Educators, Sarah has been a bridge builder, growing the club's membership and presenting her work to regional and national audiences. From her innovative work in the Science Math Resource Center to her selection for the prestigious Research Experience for Teachers program, Sarah's drive is matched only by her generosity. What truly defines Sarah, however, is her grit. After a career-ending soccer injury, she pivoted with grace, channeling her resilience into becoming a servant leader who quietly helps others, whether by mentoring peers or supporting local families in need. Sarah is an inspiring leader, a dedicated scholar, and a compassionate human being. We know she will be the kind of teacher that students remember for a lifetime. Congratulations, Sarah. Meghan Knuth. And she was nominated by Dr. Laura Schlotman. It is a pleasure to recognize Meghan Knuth for the Outstanding Graduating Student Award. Meghan's journey is unique. While pursuing her graduate studies, she has simultaneously served as a K-12 principal at Circles Public Schools. Balancing the day-to-day leadership of a school with the rigorous academic program is a monumental task. Yet Meghan has navigated it with remarkable discipline and professionalism. She approached her coursework not just as a student, but as a lifelong learner, constantly seeking ways to connect academic theory to the realities of leading a rural school. From strengthening home-school partnerships through literacy and numeracy nights with her ethical stewardship of district resources, Meghan embodies the ideal of the instructional leader, thoughtful, disciplined, and deeply committed to her community. Meghan represents the very best of our program. Congratulations, Meghan. Garrett Murtha, elementary education. Garrett was nominated by Dr. Marcy Ryder. Garrett Murtha is a builder of community wherever he goes. Whether he is leading a classroom as a teacher, coaching on the hills of the Bridger Ski Foundation, or trekking 3,100 miles along the Continental Divide Trail, Garrett's life is defined by connection and positivity. His peers describe him as the kind of person who builds you up and helps put life's challenges into perspective. In the classroom, Garrett's impact is felt through his deep gratitude for learning. He puts his whole heart into every experiment and inspires those around him to see the wonder and fun in the world. Despite working long hours to support his education, Garrett always finds more to give. He's a man of character, humility, and endless curiosity. Garrett, thank you for reminding us all to embrace the adventure. Congratulations. Garrett is my student teacher that I worked with this semester at my favorite elementary school. Linda One Feather, Educational Leadership, nominated by Dr. Jason Cummings. Our department is pleased to nominate Linda One Feather in recognition of her excellence, unwavering commitment, and remarkable perseverance throughout her doctoral journey. By persisting in the face of obstacles and excellence in scholarship, Linda exemplified her dissertation topic of resiliency and grit. This example reflects both the values and character we seek to develop and support in the Educational Leadership Program. Linda's accomplishments stand as a testament to the MSU community's commitment, work ethic, integrity, and determination. Congratulations, Linda. Jessi Peterson. College teaching certificate nominated by Dr. Bryce Hughes, Dr. Carrie Myers, and Dr. Sweeney Winchief. Today we celebrate Jessi Peterson, an educator who is passionate about how we teach, as passionate about how we teach as she is about what we teach. Already a leader in the food, nutrition, and dietetic program. In dietetics, Jessi joined the college teaching certificate program to further her commitment to her students. Jessi doesn't just deliver lectures, she creates experiences. From using case-based learning to stimulate real-world practice to integrating neuroscience-informed strategies, she supports the whole student. We are especially inspired by her work in weight-inclusive care, where she encourages her students to question assumptions and lead with equity and compassion. Jessi, your dedication to your own growth as an educator is a gift to your students and a model for us all. We are so proud of your achievements. Congratulations. Jack Scott, secondary education social studies project. Jack was nominated by Dr. Christine Rogers Stanton and myself. If you're looking for the student every professor wants in their classroom, look no further than Jack Scott. Jack doesn't just do the work, he does it with a level of curiosity, politeness, and critical thinking that elevates everyone around him. Jack has made the most of his MSU experience. Whether he was playing in the Spirit of the West Marching Band, leading his fraternity towards academic success, or studying abroad in Italy, Jack jumped into every opportunity with both feet. Now Jack is preparing to take the same energy and leadership to the next level as he prepares to teach in urban Las Vegas. Jack, your integrity and drive to serve others makes you a credit to the program. We can't wait to see the impact you make. Congratulations. Desiree Taylor. It is a profound honor to recognize Desiree Taylor as the outstanding PhD graduate in adult higher education. As an instructor of in the mathematics department, Desiree has redefined what it means to lead in a classroom, cultivating an environment of intellectual rigor rooted in trust and respect. But Desiree's influence extends far beyond the chalkboard. She is a dedicated advocate for the BIPOC students, providing vital mentorship through the Black Student Union and leading initiatives that foster true belonging on our campus. Her pioneering research on inclusive outdoor programming is not just academic, it's a national model for empowering underrepresented students to reclaim spaces of nature and wellness. A collaborative, ethical, and forward-thinking scholar, Desiree bridges the gap between theory and tangible social change. We honor her today as a scholar, an educator, and an advocate whose influence will be lasting and transformative. Congratulations. Twila Yellowhorse, adult and higher education PhD. It is a privilege to nominate Twila for this award, recognizing her extraordinary contributions to teaching, research, and service. Twila has consistently integrated contemporary Indigenous perspectives into our curriculum, most notably by co-developing the Indigenous Knowledge Exchange, a faculty-led study abroad program in New Zealand that provided immersive, cross-cultural learning for our students. Twila's impact extends deeply into the realm of healthcare equity. Her published research has focused on the Success Academy, a pre-entry program for tribal college transfer students in nursing. The results were transformative. The initiative significantly improved academic preparedness and social connection, ensuring that more Indigenous nursing students could graduate and serve tribal communities. Through her global vision and her commitment to Indigenous success, Twila has modeled the highest standards of academic excellence. We are proud to honor her today. And I have to say that when I first had Twila in class in EDCI 501, she said that she was from Nebraska, and I was like, I too am from Nebraska. I was like, where are you from? And she said that she was from a small town in western Nebraska that nobody had heard of. We graduated from the same high school. So it truly is an honor to honor you, Twila, my fellow Cardinal and Bobcat.
I told you would be inspired. I mean, what our students have achieved through so much time, dedication, hard work, because none of that came easy. And so I think that tonight, to honor them and to hear about their accomplishments. You know, one of the things that we talk about in this college is that our students learn by doing. And they do in communities to improve the lives of individuals and families and schools and communities every day. And they do that in part because they're invited to by their faculty and staff members. And so there's a whole row of them over here and interspersed in there. And so I'd like to just give another round of applause to everyone who nominated those students and taught those students and helped them become who they are today. Thank you. You know, these kinds of events just don't happen. They happen because lots of people put in a number of hours to put together slideshows and make sure that there's catering, which there's still more treats. So please, at the end of tonight, stop by and grab another Bobcat cookie. But I'd love to acknowledge and thank Becky Stanton, who put so much, all of this together, and Bill Fries, who made sure that we're well videotaped and photographed. Okay, I can do that. And students who are honored tonight, I want to invite you and to ask you when you're up in the lineup for tomorrow and you're in the tunnel, talk to your classmates and remind them that the College of Education, Health, and Human Development has a post-commencement party in the Student Wellness Center right there in the multi-purpose rooms. And so please come by and be able to share another moment with faculty members, advisors, and with one another. Because once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. And this is a chance to exchange phone numbers, long-time Gmail accounts, because soon your student.montana.edu is going to just fly away. But as you're moving into that next phase, you know, we gifted you with 2 items tonight, and one of them was a small, I have it on the back of my phone, it's like what do we call that?
A phone wallet.
A phone wallet. But within that phone wallet, because you're going to be carrying your phone everywhere with you, right? Everyone carries their phone everywhere. There's some nods. Tucked within that phone wallet, in addition to the magnetic photo frame, is the EHHD charge. And I invite you to pull it out because the EHHD charge tucked in that phone wallet is then always with you. And you can keep in mind that tonight and moving forward, we charge you with the following: to foster well-being for yourself and your community. Give your knowledge and expertise freely to those who seek you out. Be open to new experiences, for learning does not end with a degree. Be brave and bold, knowing that you are well prepared to lead and make a difference. Thank you for the time that you gave to be a Bobcat, and continue to take that pride, that Bobcat pride, everywhere you go, wherever you might be, whether it's in Tanzania, Tasmania, or Three Forks. They all start with T. Wherever you go, know that we're just an email or phone call away, and we would love to continue to hear from you and be part of your growth and your journey. Thank you, family members. Thank you, friends. Thanks, partners. Thank you for being part of these students' learning journeys. And let us lift them up tomorrow and cheer them as they cross that stage. It's going to be a great day. It's the perfect mix of pomp and pep rally. You're going to have a great time. Thanks so much. Please have a safe night.